Here's the stream.
Then we're just waiting for the handshakes.
You're right. Now we're waiting for the handshakes. We have the handshake from Twitch.
Okay.
We have the handshake from YouTube.
And it's always Facebook. The one is the one we have to wait on.
And we have the handshake from Facebook.
Okay, so.
Okay. Shall I start the clock?
Yeah, I'll flip.
Okay, you flip the switch.
Flip the switch now.
Yeah.
I thought we flipped the switch when the countdown ended.
You could do it that way. Okay, then just tell me to start the clock.
Okay, you get the clock. Start the clock.
Clock is started.
And lights on. We're good to go. So we should be streaming.
So I can just share this?
Yeah.
Okay, want me to send you the link?
Yeah, send the links to me.
I will do that.
Yeah, we're all set.
So I just hit share, right? And it goes out.
Yeah, you share it and it'll just go out on from your thing.
Okay, I'm getting the link.
And Richard's going to send us the link, the actual link that we can.
You want
share
the Facebook link, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're already late. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Mick's World with my special guest, 716 Deadpool.
Hello.
So, since you haven't been on here yet because of natural gas taking up so much of your time,
I don't know if it's natural gas you want to talk about, is it? Really?
Not really. I got the links.
I know you're full of natural gas, but
We already got 4 viewers. Holy crap. Just so everybody knows, the way this show goes, you can type in your comments, or you can call the number, the 716 400.
0738, because
Yeah.
he can't see.
No, Richard, can you switch this back so I have the view? Because all I'm seeing is flip the on-air switch and begin the show. Yeah, but I mean on here.
Oh boy, he lost it. He can't find it.
No,
He doesn't know what he's doing. He's getting flustered.
no, I'm not.
Okay,
getting
yes he
flustered
is. I can get him flustered, I bet.
yet. Okay, I got the link.
He's going to start chewing on his lip here in a minute. Watch. There he goes. There he goes. There he goes. Look, 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 look. There he goes. He's got it.
Just trying to get this up. Hang on a second.
Oh, now he looks confused.
No, because it. Oh, there it is.
He's talking to himself. He is.
Dude,
I'm getting flustered.
I always talk to myself. Okay, so like I said, you can call the number 716 400 0738, and you can also type in your comments and questions, and we'll try our hardest to answer them. But my first question to you is, what inspired you to do Deadpool?
I've been following Deadpool since 1991 when he came out. I owned a comic book store back then, graduated high school.
You owned a comic book store?
Yes, it was left to me by a guy.
By a guy. It was by a guy. So, like I said, what made you choose, besides following it, what made you choose?
I am Deadpool.
Can I shoot?
Plain and simple. I mean, it's the same attitude. My wife saw the movie. She's like, oh my God, I married Deadpool. Help me now.
So, on top of that, well, let's do it this way. Why don't you just list through what characters that you have, or what variations of Deadpool you have?
For Deadpool itself, I have Deadpool, the Panda Pool, Santa Pool, the Deadpool Kid, Wade Wilson, Agent Pool, X-Men trainee Deadpool, and I've got 3 new Deadpools coming in the near future. I also have a mannequin that's Lady Deadpool. I have Headpool. I have the MODOK version of Deadpool almost finished, constructed for a puppet.
It's really funny because he's got a talking head Deadpool too, that likes to be that we had at a Comic-Con, and we had to shut him off because he was yakking too much.
You know, he's Deadpool. He's got a yak.
Yeah.
And then I also have Aquaman, 2 blow-ups, King Shark, and Pterodactyl. I got some new costumes coming this year.
Yeah, well, what was I going to say? I lost my train of thought. That's a bad thing.
Holy crap! Look at that. He's got question marks in his forehead, and his light bulb just dimmed. Gone. Completely just gone.
But so, my question actually comes down to, which of your Deadpool characters do you like the most?
All of them.
All of them.
Oh, I got Darthpool too. I forgot about that one. He's my new one. He's about halfway done right now. I still do it, but he's about halfway done. He's fully done.
That's
I don't know. I think one of my favorites is the Darthpool because it's an outrageous costume.
And it's technically, I've seen it. It's really good too.
And he's got his own custom lightsaber. The lightsabers are made by Saberforge out of New York State.
Which will be at Flower City Comic Con.
They will be, and you can actually buy You can buy my lightsaber on their website. It's called the Western New York Merc.
Western New York Mark?
Western New York Merc.
Western New York Mark. Okay.
Merc. M-E-R-C. That is my lightsaber. It's on their website.
That's actually cool. What else was I gonna say? So, where do you plan on having appearances at so far?
Oh,
VillaCon tomorrow. I know that.
tomorrow's VillaCon. You can go to my website, which is 716pool.com, and go to the event calendar. And let's see, April 1st, we've got Easter party.
That's
Snuggle and Love.
Snuggle and Loves.
April 10th, I'll be in the North Tonawanda Dingus Day Parade.
Yeah, I'll be taking pictures for that.
April 26th, I'll be at the Prevent Child Abuse Walk, if I can make it. Well, that's work pending. April 29th, we'll be at the 3rd Annual Superhero Food Drive.
Yeah, that's
1170 Hurdle Ave from 10 to 2 with Buffalo's Best
Buffalo
Batman.
yeah.
April 30th, looks like I'll be at the Western New York Comic and Collectors Con family event.
Where's that going to be at?
That is 41 Riley Street in East Aurora from 11 to 4.
Oh.
May 13th, it looks like I'm in a Little League Baseball Opening Day Parade.
Yeah, I heard about that.
June 24th, West Seneca Community Days Parade. July 4th, Lindenville 4th of July Parade, my hometown. And August 19th and 20th, I've got AnchorCon up in Clayton, New York. September 9th, Western New York Hydrocephalus Walk. And then 16th and 17th of September is Flower City Comic Con.
Hydrocephalus. What is...
Hydrocephalus Association Walk. That's West Oakfield Road in Grand Island.
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out if that's the one we did before.
I have no clue.
I'd have to look it up.
I was asked to do it. I got the time off. I can do it.
Who are you doing it just for you, or are you doing it with
Western New York superheroes and cosplayers?
Yeah. That's I think that's the one we did. I'm not sure. Hey Justin, how you doing? Justin, which is the interviewer for Nickel City Wrestling.
How you doing, Justin?
And just so you know, we have Deadpool, but he didn't bring his mask.
It's at the convention center.
Where you at the convention place? So.
And yes, I do have custom unicorns with all my Deadpool outfits.
You have custom unicorns with it. And if you catch him at the right time, he might be handing out suckers tomorrow.
I always have suckers.
Yeah, I know. I got a whole handful of them that one day.
Mick just likes my dum-dums.
My buddy runs the Motorama. Huh?
Would you like a Deadpool appearance at the Motorama? We can do that.
Don't ask him that. He'll try to work it out. There's actually
I'll put my suit on and hop in the ring with you guys. I don't care. We'll have all kinds of fun.
Shadow wouldn't let that happen. Plus, you wouldn't want to really do that because it's really hot under those lights. But we do got a show coming up.
It's really hot in my suit. What do you want?
Yeah, I know.
It really wouldn't matter.
We do got a show coming up May 7th at Eastern Hills Mall, which will be interesting.
Hi, Kat.
I'll be there all weekend. Hey, Kat, how you doing? How's setup going?
We'll set up ended at 5 o'clock tonight.
Oh, it ended at 5 o'clock? She said she was going to be there from 9 to 9.
That's tomorrow.
So she's probably got classes there, too.
9 to 9 is tomorrow, Bubba.
I'm not paid to think. Come on.
Well, that's because you get the light bulb that just keeps dimming out.
Yeah, I
of
know
there.
it keeps dimming out over my head. So, you're gonna be at Motorama all weekend. So, NEA class. Hello, Carrie. I'll give you a call later on. We'll talk. That's a friend of mine.
Hi, Carrie. I didn't know Mick had friends.
I don't usually.
Well, I'm his friend.
Well, it's a friend of mine that's about my age.
I gotta say
Besides
this though.
you.
Mick is the official photographer for 716 Deadpool.
Hey, I haven't exposed that secret yet. That's my secret identity.
I'm having him a shirt made up and everything just for that.
I'll be at VillaCon tomorrow, 9 to 9.
Me too. Where are you located at? I'm downstairs in the cafeteria.
I'm his friend. Well, yeah, you are my friend, Kat. It's just I meant that I've got
He's got very select friends.
very select friends.
It takes a little bit to get into his circle.
And the fact that I really don't have friends my age. Most of my friends are younger than me.
That's because he's old.
Well, what do you expect from anime conventions and comic book conventions and things like that? You pick up the younger people over the more older people because the older people don't really go to those kind of conventions.
I've been dressing up for 45 years.
How you should see the Anime North. If you want, well, you'd have to figure one of your you'd have to find a lighter version of one of your costumes. But there is a story about Anime North that I think you'll get a blast out of. I went to my first 2 years of Anime North. They had my first year of Anime North. They had tea time with Deadpool. Well, it was 2 years. Sorry, and
I can do tea.
what they did was they show a video of Deadpool of them like on their way because I think they come from like Ohio or something, and they show a video and they end up leaving one of the superheroes behind at the video sets up where they leave one of the superheroes behind at the gas station every year, and then the one year they showed him running from the where the gas station where they stopped all the way up to Anime North. But that was a... Hello, Marianne. She hasn't commented. She's watching. What was I gonna say now? Oh, they show him running up there, and it was really funny. It was to the point where I was listening to him and I was laughing so hard that I almost ended up to the point where I couldn't breathe.
Mick peed his pants.
No, I didn't pee my pants.
He did. I've seen it happen.
Dude, that's not even a funny joke, really. Because after I had my stroke, I was having some issues with bladder control for a while, even after I had fully recovered. Yeah, laugh at me, Kat. Wait till I'm picking on you next week. But no, seriously.
He knew this was going to happen. He knew I was going to pick on him.
Yeah, but I'll be blunt and honest. I was having some issues because of when you have a stroke, everything gets fucked up and you have to get your balance.
No, you're not supposed to say that on air. That's one of those words.
Well, I could, as I put it, I'll put it exactly like I always do. It's my show. I'll say what I want when I want. But
shame.
moving on. After all the stuff
Gonna have to spank you.
I came in.
Oh
at
wait,
the
you
right
like that
time,
too much.
Will.
Never mind. I can't even spank you because you like that. I mean, it's no.
Yeah, Marianne, and that reminds me. Did you get her invite to her pop up in May? It's May 13th.
I don't know. What are we talking about?
It's she's doing a pop up and craft show.
Oh, that Marianne.
Yeah.
Yes. It's in the air right now because I don't know if I can get the time off, or I don't know if my schedule's going back to normal like it hopefully is, and I won't know until April 30th.
That's really the nice part about it is things are well. Actually, she'll be on a trip at the end of April. She's going on a cruise.
We got to keep our fingers crossed that April 30th, my schedule goes back to Monday through Friday days.
Well, there's always a baseball bat with some barbed wire and.
I got in trouble for that and suspended already. So you know what? No, we ain't even talking about the baseball bat with barbed wire that's sticking comfortably up my. You know what? Hi, Gene.
Hey, Gene. Gene. Wait. What do we got here? How many Marians do you know?
A lot.
He knows a lot. Hey, Gene. How you guys doing? Gene actually comes to my.
You know, when I don't have pictures associated with it, I just have names. It's really bad.
She
here.
comes to the wrestling shows, and they torment the poor wrestlers. It's like,
I torment you, so it's all good.
yeah, but there's a difference between what you torment me with and what they torment the wrestlers
I
with.
can't say this much. Tomorrow at VillaCon, I will spank a unicorn. That is a fact.
You'll spank it. We got like lots of different things going on. Yeah, I lost it right there. Just my question is, does the unicorn know you're going to spank him?
Oh, no, he doesn't. I just sneak it behind him and just go.
But
Come out tomorrow.
I might actually video that. I might actually take a short little video of that. I don't know. Oh wait, Tony watches this show sometimes. So we might be in trouble there.
Oh, I don't care. I'll still do it.
Look, cat goes laughing my ass off.
It's not like I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
It's a
But
fact
also,
that it's gonna happen.
okay, so
I'll probably do the same thing to you too. Like I said, you like it a lot. I can't, it's okay, but
I have to look at the clock.
he starts getting like a little schoolgirl when you do it to him.
bite me.
And then he goes, "Daddy, give me more."
But we got
He calls me Daddy Pool. I better watch. You better not get a drink while I'm talking smack because he's gonna spit it at me.
no, I'm just trying. That's the bad part about when I do my shows. If I don't have a bottle of water, because I'm usually talking the whole time.
Well, that's not water. That's vodka. I switched it out earlier.
Oh, okay, good stuff. How I actually ran into a guy at a convention, and it was funny as all hell. Nobody knew that he had vodka in his water bottle, and it wasn't you.
I'm innocent until proven guilty, or you see something that
So you get
might have
caught.
happened.
But no,
I never get caught.
the guy that did it, they finally figured it out.
No, Mick likes to swallow. It's all good.
They finally figured it out, and they kicked him out of the con. And speaking of cons, so what are you going to be selling at VillaCon?
Well, let's see. Tomorrow I have some custom clocks. I have some.
Yeah, I know you look guilty, Marianne.
I have some challenge coins. I have my own hats. I have tumblers, some coffee mugs, some coasters, keychains, a couple trivets. Trivets, hot plates,
Oh, okay.
so you can sit your pot on it.
Sorry, I'm just my brain was.
You don't know what a trivet is?
No, my brain was thinking something else
I doubt that.
from Star Trek.
It doesn't spank it, okay? You can't spank it.
No,
You can spank it, I guess, but it might break.
But no, I was thinking tribbles.
And I have my own custom board games, okay? So if you're into sex, I got you covered. If you're into drinking, I got you covered.
And he actually makes the clocks that he has. He cuts
I make
them
everything
himself.
I have. I make the custom board games. I make the clocks. I make the tumblers. I design all the graphics for the
How's
tumblers.
my business cards coming along?
Almost done.
Okay. Just wanted to ask. Yes, I'm going to be having new business cards soon.
I'm working on the final design right now. Would have been finished if I hadn't been setting up for VillaCon.
But no, I'm actually because I'm going to have metal. What are they? They're metal, right?
They're aluminum.
Well, they're aluminum cards. Your mic just dropped down. They're going to be aluminum business cards. They're going to say sharpshooter photography, have camera, will travel, I think, is what we.
Yes.
And then.
But I'm working on the I'm right now. I'm hand drawing the custom logo. It's like almost elongated gun camera
That would be cool.
with a sight and the lens.
Well, the story behind it was I picked sharpshooter photography because
he thinks he knows how to shoot, which we've realized he doesn't. He's really bad at it. He always shoots himself in the eye every morning.
But no,
It's on video.
I picked sharpshooter photography because of my love for hunting and stuff like that, and it's my
He
relaxation.
doesn't carry enough tissues.
It's my relaxation.
Oh, we know how you relax. You just don't have enough tissues, and that's why you hit yourself in the eye.
But no, I picked sharpshooter photography due to the fact that my love of shooting my guns and my and pictures, and it worked out.
You
really
call
nice.
it what you want, okay?
You know,
It's your happy little cannon. That's okay.
it's
okay.
You and Tony must have compared notes or something,
I haven't talked to Tony in 2 days.
so that gives him enough time to compare notes.
I haven't talked to him in 2 days.
So what?
Oh, no, he'd know if I was getting on him. I'm sitting in my own chair. He's way over there. I can go sit on his lap, though. He sat on my lap last year. Although I was dressed as Santa Claus at the time, so I guess that doesn't count.
Hey, I didn't get to come out for any of the Christmas stuff.
He just
because
likes
of my
to
knee
try and see if
surgery.
anything pops up.
I didn't get to come out for any of the Christmas stuff because of my knee surgery.
It was 2 years ago he sat on my lap. Sometime he sat on my lap. I don't know.
Yeah, we got all these different events coming up, and I'm glad actually gonna be able to hit them. The only problem is, and I really wish that I want to figure out how I can do a show from Anime North. Like, well, not do a show, but do like some live video.
You could do a Facebook Live.
Well, yeah.
You'd have to carry a big camera like Tony does, and
No, I would do it with my phone because it's. But
yeah,
the
but
only
you need it on the string on the thing so you can get it away from you.
Yeah, but the only problem with that is that the convention center that we're in has really bad internet reception. But now let me explain this to you guys in a way to think. You're thinking about it. The vendor's room.
He thinks it's Italian now. This is
No.
Italian, Mick.
Yeah, but in
It's really this big.
The vendor's room is probably about the size of.
Now, is this like a fishing story, so it's twice the size you're
No,
telling? Or?
it's literally I'm trying to figure it out. We take over the Toronto Convention Center, and one room of the Toronto Convention Center is just the vendor's room.
I'm not allowed in Canada, so it's all good.
It goes from one wall all the way to the other wall, and then distance-wise.
I'm a bad boy, so I'm not allowed in Canada.
And then we got the vendor's room. We've got a gaming room. They set up an area for gaming. They got Artist Alley, and then they have this year they're bringing back what's called Doll North, which is the people that come to the event bring jointed dolls that have like joints on them, and they can pose them and dress them up however they want. They have a thing called the
Adult sex dolls. That's what they are, really.
They're about.
So they're for short people.
They're little small things. You know, we're not talking about any of your movies there. Come on now. Which was really interesting.
You better watch. I can't help what I did when it was in the 90s. It's all good. There was not a lot of video back then.
You know, but that's actually one of the things I liked about the Deadpool movies was
But did you see all three?
there's only two.
There's three.
There's three.
There's Deadpool, there's Deadpool 2, and then there's Deadpool Once Upon a Deadpool, which is 2, just PG-13 kind of, sort of.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Once Upon a Deadpool is Deadpool 2 with a little bit twist. There's a few different lines in it, but it's along the lines of The Princess Bride, to the point where he actually kidnaps Fred Savage.
I'll see that. I'll figure out where I can find it. I'll have my roommate look for
One
it.
place I know it's at is you can buy it on Amazon. I've never seen it streaming anywhere. I had to literally go buy the DVD, and then I got it in streaming when I bought the DVD.
But actually, if you think about the story of Deadpool, what it works out to was he was actually part of if you watch the Wolverine movie, that's where his character originated.
Movies.
The movie character. I haven't seen that either. Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna have to spank you.
Don't tell her that. She might like it.
Well, she probably does too, but I can't help that. I just spank everybody. It's all good.
But no, we got he was, if you watch the Wolverine movie,
And I dance behind you too while I'm doing it. So hey,
but if you watch the actual
I have that movie
Wolverine
too.
Origins,
yes.
you'll see him in there
Yes.
where they
Sew his mouth
they
shut.
turn him into Project X or whatever.
And they sew his mouth shut.
Yeah, because he
Yeah.
talks too much.
I do not
Which
talk
is
too much.
Which is kind of funny because that's a
Never.
whole different swing in the storyline.
Yeah, that's not right.
Yes, please.
See? And the funny thing is, my wife doesn't care, so it's all good if I spank people. She just thinks it's funny.
But so, can you give us any hints on your newest? You said you had some new characters coming out. Any?
You want a hint on one of my new characters? Let's see. This one is on its way. Hey, boo boo, would you like some picnic baskets?
Oh my God! You're gonna do a dead Yogi,
No.
Deadpool Yogi,
Nope.
or you're gonna do Yogi Bear?
Just straight up Yogi Bear.
Oh, sweet.
I figure it's time to get a costume, one more costume that's not Deadpool besides my Santa suit.
Well, you've got
I do have a new Panda head
Aquaman.
coming. Yeah, I've got Aquaman too, but I got my blow up pterodactyl. I've got my blow up king shark. But I'm in the process of working out Venom Pool, which is going to be probably about 7 feet tall, 8 feet tall.
Oh, okay. I'm trying to figure.
And my 3D printer is working overtime, working on armorized Deadpool.
Oh, that's nice.
That's been printing for 2 years now.
It's been printing for 2 years.
It's a lot of pieces.
Damn.
And then I got to sand them all. And if I sand them too much, they break. And I got to reprint them.
Yeah, but see, what everybody doesn't realize is that a lot of the stuff that he does his own stuff.
And when I made the Deadpool
And-
kid, the leather holsters for that took me 6 months. That is hand stitched, hand cut, hand sewn, and hand embroidered, hand stenciled.
That's actually I've seen that holster set, and that's really nice. I like that actually.
I actually be wearing them tomorrow.
Is that one of the costumes you're gonna wear?
I'm bringing motorcycle Deadpool
Motorcycle.
because it's going to be warm in that suit all day.
Yeah.
And that is actually one of the lighter suits that I have.
The really bad part about all this, which you guys don't know, is that he's done Deadpool for parades and taken himself to the point of heat exhaustion before numerous times. And I was lucky enough to be invited to do pictures of him debuting the Deadpool cycle.
I have a new bike that I built, me and someone else built. It's called the B. Arthur Project. It's on my website. My website is 716pool.com. Go check it out. From there, you can find my links to my different social medias. You never know what I'm going to post because I'm really bad.
He posts my pictures, by the way, guys,
Yes, Mick has a whole section on my website of his photos.
which will be more when I get done tomorrow.
Oh, no, that's going on a different page.
Oh, that's going on a different page?
Yeah, it'll be there for the con. You got posters throughout the whole website. It's just
Yeah.
the ones you took when we just did the photo shoot. That's its own thing.
Yeah, but
But other photos you've done for me, that's
Yeah.
all in the event.
it's
So
like my
you have to go through all the events to find out which pictures are yours.
it's like when I do my photos for the conventions. They go in the album on Facebook, but then I also, like I've told you before, if you ever needed a picture, I could go through my external hard drive if I knew what event it was, or because I've tried to literally take every photo that I've done of Deadpool and put them in a Western New York Deadpool album on
Wow,
my
I'm special.
external hard drive. Well, I've tried to do it with most of our guys.
That's because he
but-
thinks I'm cute. He likes my butt
No, here's the funny part: is
in my suit.
my roommate had to go. My roommate went on vacation, and I had to bring her brother with me. And I thought, I wasn't sure how things were going to react, but her brother was really cool. You were
He
really
guarded my
cool.
swords with his life.
Yeah, I know, and he was really cool.
He
with
was
you.
not dropping that
You were
lightsaber to save his life.
But here's the thing is that Greg was really cool with him, and you were really cool with Greg. You You
Just
gave
another
him
guy.
you gave him like a little project, and he stuck to it, and he loved it. He loved all those suckers too, by the way.
Everyone loves my suckers.
So
I like my dum-dums. I mean,
just
come on.
so I have an idea what's going on in my next couple shows, Kat Martinez will be co-hosting with me next week, and then my schedule is open for anybody who wants to jump on for a show. And like I said before, all you got to do is message me at Mick Rambo Hatton with what you want to talk about and what day. I'm going to be out of town at the end of May, so there will be one Friday that I will not be doing. And by the way, Kat, I've already talked with Richard. If you want to take that Friday show in May, it's more than open for you.
For resin 3D printers, those are a bit of a pain in the butt. I've got one resin printer. I've got 4 regular 3D printers for filament. I've got 3 diode lasers, 1 CO2 laser, and 1 fiber laser. And then I've got a CNC, different kinds of printers, heat presses.
You know what's really funny is I found a reel. I was watching something, I think it was on Facebook, and they were showing like, you know, your 3D printer filament. And they were showing that the filament was multicolored because they literally stripped
It's rainbow,
away,
yeah.
like, you know,
Well, you can buy rainbow filament.
yeah, they stripped away a piece of it. I got a friend who does conventions, and she does like the Rochester area that make that 3D prints dice cages
I can do that.
for like Dungeons and Dragons, and it's really interesting. But you know, we've got but they break.
Yes, I know how to fix
fast,
them.
So you know how to fix them.
I keep lots of parts for all of it. I'm actually building a CO2 printer or a CO2 laser, custom size, just because they don't make one the size that I want, and the one I have it's okay. It does small things for me, but I want a 12 by 12 one, and they don't make a 12 by 12. So I'm just making it myself.
That works out really well. And just so everybody knows, tomorrow's event, for VillaCon, he spent how long did you spend setting up your or getting all that scaffolding for your stand?
How much did I spend?
Well, not spend. How much time?
It took me 4. I was there from 1 to 5 setting up today, and I still got about an hour's worth of setup to do in the morning. But I do have a 3D holographic sign.
Yeah, I know that was funny because you debuted that actually at Joe D's.
I did.
Thing that was funny. That was not funny, but it was cool actually.
It plays a 2-minute commercial of me and my characters. The one thing I do, if you have someone in your life who's physically disabled, has just having difficulties, and you think of them as a hero, I have a spot on my website called 716 Pools Heroes. And as what I do is you write their story in your own words. I don't credit it, I don't adjust it, I don't do anything. I take your story, you send it to me, it goes right in the page. And then I take a photo. If I can get a chance to go and take a photo with them, I'll take a photo with them. If not, you send me a photo, the photo goes on the page, and then they're one of my heroes.
I just lost my train of thought for a
Oh,
second.
he went blank again.
No,
Look at that.
I was thinking
Gone,
of something.
Done.
Actually, I messaged TJ's mom, and I was because I always give him a shout out during the show, and I check up, and he's and I've had him here. I think I've had him here twice, and I've had him on via phone call once, but. You've met TJ, and
Yes.
he's a really cool kid. I wish that
He's my little buddy.
I really wish that things were different with his situation. Recently I got a hold of Joya, and I had her make a blanket for my grandson. My grandson Eli is autistic.
Oh, write his story up. Put him on the page.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. I'm
I'll
not
go get a
really
picture of him.
good. I'm not really good at writing.
Have someone help you.
Yeah, I could ask my roommate. But Eli, when Eli was born, He's my youngest grandson.
I like to have the stories in your own words. I don't like to edit.
Yeah. But like I said, Eli's my youngest grandson, and we didn't know he was autistic until they had him tested. But I will tell you one thing that I've watched him do. I've watched him take my son down with one hit because he dropped his head and, and hit him below the belt. Let's just put it that way.
Hey, what can I say?
And it's funny because just last week I went out to drop off the blanket. And
There's always some way to take somebody down, no matter
Yeah.
what.
And like I said, like last weekend I went out to drop off the blanket, and my 2 granddaughters were selling Girl Scout cookies.
So Mick bought them all.
No, they tried to
He's
convince.
got a really big stash at his house. I saw it. He's got like 50 cases over there.
They
That's all
tried
he
to.
does is that's all he does. Constant Girl Scout cookies.
They tried to convince me to buy a case,
He's
which
like
was
the
like
Cookie
$72. No, actually, I made a joke today when I went and saw my psychiatrist at the VA hospital.
He sits at home with the Cookie Monster mask on.
Yeah,
He does. He really does.
I made a comment to my my shrink. I was like, I have this issue, and he goes, "What's the issue?" I said, I have this really bad addiction to Cheez-Its. The little cracker Cheez-Its.
I know what
And
Cheez-Its are.
he was like, well, we have a 28-day program because my counselor or my shrink is really awesome. He's like, we got a 28-day program.
I got a 5-day program. I can sit there across the table from you and just shoot you with a gel blaster or something while every time you take a bite.
And that
Might actually be fun.
Yeah. Gel blaster. Oh, I saw those at Walmart. Those look cool.
That might be fun. I think I might have to get a gel blaster just to shoot Mick with.
Those were actually cool. I saw them. I saw a couple of.
They like explode on your butt if you hit your butt. And
Dude, speaking of things that exploded, I was.
we don't want to talk about that. We
No,
told
when
you
I
that
lived
already.
when I lived in when I was living out in Olean,
Go shoot your eye out, kid.
we were doing trick or treat with my girlfriend at the time's kids, and some idiot was driving by in a car and he shot a freaking paintball gun, and I caught it in the back of my leg, and it felt like somebody hit me with a freaking baseball bat. That thing's
Oh, they sting, don't they?
through a pair of jeans, and it left a black and blue mark about yay big.
See, growing up, we didn't have paintball guns. I grew up in a time where, you know what? We went out and we shot each other with BB guns.
Hell, I grew up at a
I think
time
I'm
where
still pulling those things out of my butt.
when I grew up in Louisiana, it was like, and
You do not sound like a Cajun.
I spent 8.5 years down there.
No wonder you don't sound like a Cajun.
We were, our front yard had a big, what they call a yucca bush. It was like a huge bush with razor sharp leaves and tips. And if we got grounded to the front yard. So we would have me and my brother would have some fun. We would take water balloons, fill them up, and then go out in the front yard, get on our knees and knee walk up to the yucca bush so the water balloon would bust over our head.
Now we know what's wrong with him. He played with the yucca bush too much.
Hell, I've never really expected to get bitten by a freaking horsefly until I got that one when I was laying in the pool. That's no fun either. But get back on subject because
We have a subject?
I think so. I think we went far right on that subject a long time ago. So
At least we didn't go left.
I don't want to.
Thank God.
Oh, where was?
I like my guns.
Me too. Actually, I do. I'm not even going to go into.
Oh, wait a minute. If the left have their way, Deadpool can't play. That's bullshit.
Yeah, but see, there's a slight problem that they don't realize. Deadpool doesn't always need a gun. He's got those 2 katana swords.
Oh, I got lightsabers too.
Yeah.
One looks like a giant red dildo. It really does.
I know it does. And the funny part is,
I got to get another one, so I got 2 giant red dildos.
so what he's not telling you is that last year when we were at Flower City, what he's not telling you is when we were at Flower City Comic-Con last year, his table was right next to the lightsaber guys.
No, it wasn't.
Or no, it wasn't. I thought
No, I was right next to the 501st.
Oh,
the lightsaber guys were literally kitty cornered me on the other side of the arena. So no, we would literally meet in the middle and just sword fight all the way around the arena. I got in a sword fight with Brian Krause from Charmed
Oh,
for like 15
nice.
minutes.
Damn, I must have missed that one.
I'm waiting for the video still from the guys from Saber Forge. They got it on video.
That would be actually cool. But it was
my lightsaber is a custom made lightsaber that's a rainbow blade.
But didn't you tell me they're making the lightsaber that they made for you actually
It
has
is on their
sayings?
website right now. I actually got the sayings on mine. The sayings will actually be on mine tomorrow.
You have to program them.
I gotta go home and program them tonight. I just made them, and then I'm sending them the file so they have the file, so they can start putting them on all the sabers that they sell of mine.
That's nice. But I know that we were talking about Flower City Comic Con, and I've been at Flower City Comic Con for a few years, and it's been really nice. I've met some interesting individuals. I've met some interesting celebrities that were
He spanks their butts too.
no,
He
not
tries
really.
to.
The actually the best Comic Con that I was at, the best Flower City Comic Con, was I got to meet Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
I have a 2x4 of his.
And there's a story. There's actually another story about that. I went to there was a wrestling group that did a like a wrestling in a park, and Hacksaw Jim Duggan was one of the people for the show, and he handed his 2x4 to this little girl that was sitting like right next to me, and he went on his merry way, and I got a hold of one of the referees that I knew, and I talked to him. I had him take the 2x4 and go get it signed. But shaking hands with Duggan is like,
Oh, his hands are like the size of a freaking basketball.
yeah.
He could like cup your head and just squish, and you're done.
I've met Jake the Snake Roberts at Flower City Comic Con. I've met Hacksaw Jim Duggan, and then a couple of the actually wrestlers that came to the Nickel City shows. I got to meet Teal Piper last weekend. I got to meet Kevin Sullivan and the guy he was with. I was able to meet Sandman, Tatanka, Jimmy Hart, and also a few other ones.
I don't know how well you can see it, but that's the setup. I don't think that camera's on.
It is on. That's A. You're not. You're just not a.
There we go. That's the setup for tomorrow. It's huge.
Yeah, I know. I love it. I love when you're actually. I love your setups. I've gotten lucky enough to at a few cons be able to sit behind there, because, yeah, it's really really nice. And what's really nice about when he sets up at a con is that he's really friendly with people, and a lot of the customers that come to his things are repeat customers. They'll come from one convention to the next. Because I know I've seen a couple of your repeat customers.
I have a small following.
A small following. Yeah, it's about 500 people, but it's a small following. Actually, and he also sets up at craft shows, a couple craft shows, and I know he's been invited back to a few of them for a few years, but they always fall when he's.
It's all dependent on my work schedule.
Yeah.
I do custom. I go camping every for Memorial Day weekend as well out in Herkimer, New York. Been going there for this will be our 14th year there, and our campsite has this all kids night thing, and I make a surprise guest appearance almost every year as Deadpool, and they get me on video doing YMCA and stuff.
Where is Herkimer, New York?
Herkimer, New York is 3.5 hours away on the other side of Syracuse, about an hour on the other side of Syracuse. It's right off the 90. And it's probably about an hour from Cooperstown.
Nice. The farthest I've been out is Syracuse. I went to what was it? Scaricon out there. They had Scaricon a couple years out in Syracuse at the casino that's out there. And then also at that time I was lucky enough to meet Kane Hodder, Sid Haig, and a few of the other
there has been times where I've just gotten my suit and I went out kayaking for the day as Deadpool.
That must be hotter than all. Yeah.
Oh no, I wear a tank top and just a mask. Sometimes I got boxers on.
Sometimes I got boxers.
But during COVID, I would just get, anytime I had to go to the grocery store, I would just dress up as Deadpool since I had to wear a mask anyways. I'd put the full suit on and just walk around the grocery store, Sam's Club, Walmart,
Hey, I've done that.
Wegmans.
I've went into
My wife, why does it take you 3 hours to go grocery shopping for? A lot of people want pictures.
Yeah, I've actually when I was doing zombies with Demon Productions, I've went from my house in full zombie garb and stopped at the McDonald's on Young Street. I've also walked into Walmart, Tops, and a few other places as a zombie. It doesn't even faze me. It's like once I'm in full garb, I don't even remember I've got it on until I look in the mirror.
And he looks like a zombie without the makeup too. I mean, it's great.
Yeah, I know.
I don't have to do much to him. But no, I went to school for special effects makeup, and that's why I can work on a lot of my stuff myself.
There's a
I just got to keep practicing with the stilts, though.
Yeah, there's a guy that's there was a convention actually. The table that was right next to us, Fox Pro,
Okay.
they used to run a convention in Batavia Down. Well, not Batavia Downs, but at that hotel right at the corner
Yeah,
in
I know what you're talking
Batavia.
about.
And they had the one year they had the guy who was like second place or third place
Rashad.
in
Rashad won.
yeah.
No, he took first place. He won season 6, a face-off. He lives in Batavia now. He's a friend of mine.
There's a lot of nice
And then we get a hold of Rick. He gets a hold of Rick Prince down in Tennessee. He comes up all the time too. He was on season 7, I believe. Face-off.
So, guys, we're down to like the last 12 minutes or 13 minutes of the show. So, any questions, comments you would like to ask Deadpool? If not, we'll see how things go.
I'm gonna be very upset if someone doesn't ask me a question, though. It's a sad day because Mick knows everything.
Yeah, I know it's hard. It's hard to ask.
Kat, what are you dressing up as tomorrow?
Yeah, that's the question everybody would like to know. What's Kat gonna be dressed up as for her table?
And are you in the cafeteria?
I don't even know where they were. I think she might be in. I think she might have left. So
Marianne, are you coming tomorrow?
no, I don't think she'll be coming out because there's a few things that are going on. I know I'll be there for damn sure. I've got to be there. Somebody's got to take pictures of Deadpool.
Well, I have a 4-camera system set up in my booth too.
Can't wait to see you at VillaCon. I will be in the cafeteria and in something cute.
I'm in the cafeteria, opposite side of the. I'm in the back corner.
Again, they put you in the corner?
I put myself in the corner because I had power there.
Weren't you in the corner last year too?
No, last year I was like right in front of the food.
Yeah. I had to think about it for a second. I'm like,
But the height in that section of the cafeteria, they changed. The cafeteria is absolutely gorgeous now. They've changed it all around. So I had to go to a spot in the cafeteria where I had height because my rotating fan sign, I didn't want someone to hit it with their head. That could hurt.
yeah, I actually saw that. I saw that sign and it was interesting.
It plays a 2-minute commercial about everything I do.
So, Kat said she's going to be in the cafeteria in something cute.
I have dum-dums. And I'm not talking about Mick.
Wait. I was going to make a comment, but I'll refrain from making that comment.
We know you swallow. It's all good.
No, I was going to say I think the Dum Dums going to be at a different event.
Dum-dums are all my events.
No. So from what I'm thinking is there's going to be you, the pink unicorn. My ex said Dum Dum. There's going to be you, the pink unicorn, and then last year I know Spider-Man made an appearance.
He will not be there this year.
He's not coming this year.
He's not allowed.
I'm going to have to ask you about that one later on.
It's just easier on everybody. He broke up with someone who goes to school there, and we're just keeping them separated.
Oh, okay.
So we asked him not to come because she's out there.
There's a few different people that are out there, really. But I've got like...
Oh my God, you keep cracking me up. I'm like cracking on Mike. I love it.
Marianne?
Yep. I got to crack on Mike. It's fun. Because he can't keep a straight face when I start talking. Because he knows I talk so much smack, it's not
The
funny.
only thing is, Marianne, you have to realize that you will pay for that later.
No, you won't, because I'll get him back too. Because he will not get away with not getting spanked tomorrow. And I got video cameras in my booth. So
You got video cameras. You set up video cameras?
I have
in
a
the booth?
4-camera system set up in my booth.
Oh, that's nice. How did you... What are they, like, just so you can get out all the people coming by?
Oh, I bought 4K, a set of 4K surveillance cameras that work off my phone, and I got them set up in the booth so they can see the product, but they can see me with people, so I can
Yeah.
actually get some more pictures
It's
off
like
the stills.
it's like if you look over your head, there's a video camera up there too.
But they're just little guys, and they're magnets.
That's about what that one is. The one that's right over your head, like right up there,
okay.
that's pointed at the clock, and that one is that one feeds right into Richard's phone.
Gotcha.
We got one on the front porch that we set up, and we have one in the back that we set up so we could watch the fish pond and the birds.
But I forgot to tell you about the rest of the stuff tomorrow. Not only do I have the 4K video system in there and the holographic sign, I have a set of LED speakers. So the Deadpool soundtracks will be playing all day long.
Okay, never mind.
They light up and they dance.
I know. I had to think about what you were saying for LED speakers.
I mean, if I think about it, I could bring my dancing Groot with me tomorrow, and he could dance to the music.
That would be funny.
Because I got the dancing Groot, but I also got the Deadpool head. I've got a Grogu that follows me around.
Didn't we set when you came to Flower City Comic Con last year?
I had my Deadpool head with baseball hats on it.
Yeah, but you came. Didn't you come both days and we took one of your swords?
I had a booth there.
No.
Last year at FC3, I had a booth.
Yeah, but I'm trying to remember when it was. I thought you came. You didn't have a booth and you.
That was 2 years ago.
Yeah. Didn't we take one of your swords and we put it we had Deadpool on the table?
Yes.
And then we put the sword by his neck?
Yes, you did.
That was fun.
And that was bad because my swords are actually real. They're just not sharpened.
No, I think it was one of your
All my swords are real. I just never sharpened them. I made them myself.
I've got swords like that sitting at home.
I just never sharpened the blades on them. But they're all real steel.
Yeah, I have like the katana swords, and they're just display only. And it really aggravates me because I'll go like to say the Clarence Flea Market, and I'll walk past a table and I'll see a sword sitting on the table, and I'll go like this and I'll pull it out a little bit, and the guy will be like, "Oh, I want $75 for that," and I look at it and I'm like, "It's not worth $75."
I got 104 hours in each sword on an anvil.
I should go dig it in my closet and see if I can find my golden katana. I bought a golden katana from cutlerycorner.net when they were offering it as a package, and it's got the actual little drum thing that you use for like sharpening and cleaning and everything. It's got that. It's a whole kit, and it was sweet. And then where was I? I think when I went to South Dakota, I found a store.
The light bulb's sort of dimming out here.
No,
It's bad.
actually, when I went to South Dakota, when
Nice.
When I went to South Dakota, I found
Yeah, I think I need a set of wooden ones. I have a set of wooden ones, except for I got to finish them because one is covered in bells.
I'll put it this way, Kat. I've got a blade.
I got to finish covering the other one in bells.
I've got a blade, a replica blade sword. I've got a dragon head. I got a few dragon head katanas, and I have a few swords that the three sword sets. You can like the samurai sets. I've got a bunch of those, and then I've got some nice swords hanging on my wall in my bedroom, and a lot of different things. I've got some really sweet stuff hanging on my walls. I've got what's called an eviscerator. It's you strap it to your arm, and it's got a blade that comes out like this far, and then there's some small blades on the front, and like moon blades on.
All right, I got a question for people. How many Deadpool crossovers should I actually do? Because I got a couple in the works now, but I actually found a Wolverine, Captain America, and a Doctor Doom crossover I could do.
Doctor Doom.
Should I do those crossovers? Doctor Doom is actually called Death Mask for Deadpool.
Millions.
So should I do a Captain America and a Wolverine
God, I'm just thinking.
crossover?
I'm just thinking. Oh my God, that would be funny.
Because it's not a big leap from what I'm doing now to do those there.
Fight Dr. Seuss.
I love Dr. Seuss. They should have never banned his books. He's a dirty old man, though.
Yeah. So, you guys, I'm down to like my last 3 minutes, so I'm gonna say it like I normally do. Be safe, be strong, and see ya.